The Witcher is one of the trendiest series on Netflix, and this is not surprising when it was filmed with incredible actors like Henry Cavell. This actor came out as Geralt of Rivia, and his part is one of a kind. Being in a series of high popularity, many are wondering how Henry brought it out in the way he did. Although he's cast in other movies, The Witcher emerged as the best, leaving people shocked by his performance. Stick with us if you want to find out what made Henry Cavill perform outstandingly. He kept his time in check. The character he played was not easy. He had to have constant workouts to achieve his fitness goal. It's not difficult for an actor to have workouts before a movie production starts. However, finding time for it while the shoot is still on can be challenging. The recordings take most of their fixed time, but at the end of the day, they still have to maintain their body shape. So, how did Cavill manage his time despite his busy schedule? He explained clearly that it's because he planned his timings well. He wakes up at 3 a.m. while some of you are tossing on your bed. Waking up early helps him achieve all of his daily plans without compromising any of them. In the long run, he gets to practice sessions in time without missing even one of his workouts. The amount of food he ate helped a lot. It's expected that a big-bodied actor like Henry would eat large amounts of food, but even so, his diet is way too much. He eats up to 5,000 calories a day, yet a normal man should take in 2,500. That is twice the recommended intake. While eggs are enough for other bodybuilders, he has to have steak on top of that to be satisfied. The number of meals he consumes is surprising too. He eats more than 3 meals a day, and the amount of food is alarming. Interestingly, he still maintains his body shape without getting fat despite his eating habits. This shows you how much his lifestyle is a mile ahead of others. A lot of effort is needed if your dream is to be like him. Don't you think it's magical how someone can take in that number of calories a day without getting fat? Anyone can testify that they'll be obese if they had such a diet. He continued with the small weights. Surely no one would think of going back to light machines after gaining a body like Henry's. People have it in them to change to a more complicated weights immediately there's progress in their body. This is where Geralt of Rivia beat you all. He didn't always use heavy machines during his workouts. According to him, it's the type of workout that matters and not the heaviness of the equipment. And that's exactly why he sometimes used light weights like dumbbells, and the results were good. He had to use the combined efforts to keep the Geralt of Rivia body, and that included adding the light workouts when in the gym. Minimizing the amount of water in his body. Heavy-bodied people require a higher intake of water than others. As ridiculous as it may sound, Cavill had to limit the amount of water he takes during the shooting period. He dehydrated himself for his skin to look thin for a perfect appearance. Although it was tough for him to stay fluid-free even after his tiring workouts and recordings, he was determined to make it through. And his sacrifice and effort were worth it considering how his shot in the bathtub impressed everyone. People were amazed by how great his skin turned out to be. He went beyond normal cardio. Cardio is a popular workout done by many. If you are wondering why you haven't gained a body like Cavill's, yet you have done it for years, then you don't know the secret. Fasted cardio is what helped Henry reach his fitness goal. He started a 20-minute empty stomach workout every day, and the results he got were impressive. He realized doing exercises with an empty stomach had a faster impact than when full. This extra effort has never disappointed him. To make it more applicable, he engaged in this kind of workout immediately after he woke up. This was to cut off any temptation of going to the kitchen to grab food. As we all know, appetite is always the main challenge when it comes to keeping fit. Inspiration from bodybuilders. Cavill got harsh comments from his directors because of his body. It would have been easy for him to take the negative words and give up the dream. However, he did not do so. Instead, he took it positively and worked on it. He got interested in bodybuilders and everything concerning them. Their lifestyle, for example. That of Phil Heath inspired him to be like them. Eventually, he started to do what they did, and finally, he achieved more than them. There's no doubt Henry Cavill is the main reason Witcher is trending. He gave a perfect performance, although his part was hard. It wouldn't have been possible for him to accomplish his goals without making this transformation. The preparations he made for his role, his training, and the persistence he had while facing the challenges led to his success. It was a Channel Aesthetics legacy.